しい嘘で溺れていたい会いたくて会えなくて君はどこなのわからない聞きたくないまだ真実は飛べない鳥たちの楽園がまた響くのはシャングリラ
Me and Bound Catherine, what are you talking about? Select the items that make sound for a while after one hit. What? What fucking? What are these goddamn captchas, man? Alright, there we go. Is everything working? Okay, so all right. Oh, I should ping Seb. Hello, Kamabra. Okay, so I still haven't gotten the chapter 1 ending. Still haven't gotten chapter 1 ending, so we're gonna quickly go do that. It should be... Also, I am on hotspot right now. But I hope everything is a... No, it didn't crash. Okay. Although it did look weird there for a second. Okay, so let's go through this cutscene. Hold on, I'm gonna move my TV a tiny bit. Ow. My room feels like like it's under construction. Just a bunch of random shit like paint on the walls. Okay, well let's speedrun through this since we've already seen this.
なんか足首感謝いたきありがとうよしかあ助かったお許しあいがねえねえんもちらくんだもうあんありがとう早くはでここにいなこれって軽い口をさっきからごくすまた聞こえたねなおし大丈夫だよちょっと待ってて
Yeah, you're right, Seb. Hold on. Yeah, because their heads are on that part of the bed. But then Seiko is facing into the bed. So she should be on... Yeah. They're backwards in that CG.
会いたいなんでこんなこと
Alright. I have the matches. Now I just need to make sure not to get hit by the ghost.
夏休みには皆さんで遠足に
Then you hear the writing. And then the ghost appears. Gotta be careful. Okay, speedrun. This is the third time. Oh no, fourth time, because I also did it when I was testing if like dying to the ghost was also an ending. Oh, look at this speedrun. Oh, that was so smooth. Because I did it the first time in the first stream. Then I did it the second time to when I thought it was just a bug and not that I got a bad ending. Then I did it the third time to die to the ghost, and that was the fourth time. And each time, gay little Seiko was like, damn, that ass. Probably not too interesting, but I don't know, there could be like an interesting... That's new. I don't remember that happening. Seiko's alive! Naomi, what happened? Are you okay? Seiko. Sorry for the mess. What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl. Or no, the bell still has it. Excuse me. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system. You need me to rub your back? I think I'll be fine. Thanks though. Did you find Yuka? Nah. Looks like we really are the only two people here. Oh yeah. The only two living people anyway. This place is just way too quiet. Yeah, this scene only appears during the good ending. How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay to be up and about? While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing. What? Oh my god, are you alright? I think so. We should consider that room off limits from here on out, though. Yeah, because I don't remember the backtracking and the 2A scene. I guess we'd better keep moving then. Can you stand? Yeah. But where are we supposed to go? Well, we've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this godforsaken school. And the only other people we've come across are all dead. Damn it, there I go again. It's hopeless. We're finished, and I'm so tired. I'm acting like a child again. Naomi, come on, it's not that bad. We'll figure something out. Class 2-9ers never say die, right? We're invincible. I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it. Then in the afternoon, let's say you and I go get our bikes fixed. Sounds like a plan, right? If we make it back alive, sure. This is Seiko. What am I doing? I just can't seem to hold back. Naomi, are you like super tired or something? This is so not like you. Come on, raise that chin. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. What the hell's got you so chipper? You just keep smiling and laughing. Do I? Tell me, how long is that going to last if it turns out we can never go home again? Have you given that any thought at all? We'll figure something out. That's a crock and you know it. I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear. I thought I'd be keeping Seiko's spirits up till the bitter end. But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her. All I had running through my head was pain and sadness. I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out irrationally, and I couldn't stop. Venomous words were flowing from my mouth as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle. I really was behaving just like a spoiled little brat. I'm sure our families are going to be really worried about us. They're going to search and search, but they'll never find us. It'll be a terrible burden for them. You're wrong. How so? About it being a burden. When you lose a loved one, you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden. You just want to do whatever you can to make her proud. You just want to, so you do. What's wrong with me? Seiko's mom disappeared several years ago. I know that, so why am I putting her through all this grief? That's how I think the people we leave behind are going to feel. I don't know how it is for you and your family, but normal people don't work that way. Naomi. Sorry, how about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help get us out of here. Seems the most effective plan of attack, don't you think? Who
そんな言い方
who says things like that?
謝んなきゃ
I have to apologize.
私だって
I want to get home just as much as you do, back to my dad and you and everybody else. And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me.
私が悪いんだか
This
ら
is all my fault. I have to apologize.
それなの
But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. Seiko, I'm so...
えっと
I...
私こそ
I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. I hope I didn't make the wrong choice there. I'll go this way.
何やってんのよ
What the hell's wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. I'd heard her loud and clear though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way I was at that moment, Seiko was just a little too bright for me, so bright that it hurt.
こうして
And so,
この異空間に拉
in
致
this
された
nexus
者
of
の
close
中で
spaces where humans are scattered and
まだ
imprisoned
幸
and
運だ
killed,
ったはずの同じ次元に存
two
在する
friends
こ
who
と
should
が
have
で
been
きた
thankful just
私
for
た
the
ち
small
二人
favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving
は
place,
簡
were
単
quickly
に
and
危険
easily
が赤をしてし
divided.
まったこの
My
些細
petty
な私の意地っ
obstinacy
張りに
towards Seiko would come to be the biggest regret of my life, as the consequences of that heated exchange
その後
were far more dire than I ever could have imagined. That jerk. It is all new as well. Oh. Mommy's gone, mommy's gone. Hey, I can't find mommy anywhere. Wow. Yeah, there's so much if you just like, there's so much in this good ending. I can't believe it. Or well, I wouldn't call it a good ending. I still know what happens. But a true ending, that's it. Do I do it? I didn't hear. I'm gonna follow the voice.
初めてだな
That was the first time, huh?
ナオミと
First time I ever fought with Naomi like that.
一人になると
From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I'd been harboring since I got here just kept growing stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building, frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware of and unconcerned with my surroundings.
気がつくと
When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the third floor hallway.
聖子どこにいるの
Oh yeah,
聖子ねえ一人にしないで聖子いるの
What would happen if I read the fifth memoir like right now? Because that ending involves Seiko. I don't think she's okay, bruh.
聖子生きてるの？今助けるから。
Alright, go get the maggot bucket.
これを。聖子。
You were smiling and laughing all this time. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. Seiko. I want to apologize to you for what I said. Up until just a few hours before, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now, here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. I can't be. Continued in chapter 2. There we go. There is extra one. I think it's... Oh, well, I forget their name, but it's the little sister and one of the guys. I think it's like the quiet guy. Oh, that is a lot of extras. That might maybe save that for bonus stuff. Anyway, let's get into. Oh, does he? Okay, that's good to know. There's unique saves for each chapter, so I could have just used all 5 saves here, and I would have been fine. Oh, you start as the teacher, but I think she comes back in the 3rd chapter. Chapter 2 opening, of course. Wait. I think I remember what this is. This might not be safe for YouTube. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, no. Phew. That should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. All because of that stupid co-ed meet in 2 days. Why can't the boys class rep take care of the grunt work? Yeah. Freaking Kishinuma. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before is chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a damned pommel horse. Oh. Naomi, that is one pretty sight. Oh. Huh? What is that booty you got? What? Yours is way cute. Okay, yeah, Naomi is gay as well. No way she isn't. Mine's like a duck. What are you saying? You got what they call. I want to read this. I don't want to read this. I'm kind of happy to hear you say that. No wonder you're so good with kids. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. Sounds like you'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Hmm? See, even she was like, what? A guy? What are you talking about? No. No. Is that Nakashima's voice? Okay. Oh, Miss Shishido. That she's in. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of how this works. So either she's in the same place that Seiko and Naomi were, because this is a closed space, but it's like multiple closed spaces on top of each other. And that's why they heard Yuka's voice. That's why you hear Yuka's voice in chapter 1. Because maybe that's like kind of her getting through. But then maybe things do change. I vaguely remember, because that body that's like disintegrated, that they said felt like it was thrown across the room at like light speed. That's what I was thinking. Like, I think I vaguely remembered that, and I think it's like that happens in a different closed space, but it probably appears on like all of them, because you see that's the plank of wood that we placed down in chapter 1. This is the same closed space as in chapter 1, and at the very beginning of chapter 1, as in like when you're playing as Naomi and you just kind of entered this area, she enters a room and basically changes to a different closed space when she finds Seiko. That's why the layout is like different when they exit. I'm not sure if that is how it works, that's just how I think. That's just how that's basically a theory, not something that like I remember or anything. And she was screaming. What do? I can't let anything happen to my students. Goes from the skeleton shifter, and what if 2 are having a conversation at the same time? I imagine that might be something that's part of like all the closed spaces. So, or maybe it didn't. Maybe the ghosts can go through to the different closed spaces at will, but their bodies stay behind in all of them. What I can't let anything happen to my students. Okay, well, she just went in. Oh! Okay, well, I got it wrong on who's where. Oh, okay, so she probably came out of the room after hearing that. Shinozaki, it's alright, please, calm down. But you heard it too, outside, her voice. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I'd give her a paper bag to breathe into, but there aren't any around. I guess all I can do is to try and calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice, I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building settling. I'll go check it out though and see if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here, okay? Miss Yui, wait, don't leave us! Shinozaki. It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Okay. It is. I'm so sad that like there's literally no way to save Seiko. Unless we can like, unless there's some time travel shenanigans. Let's hope for that. Not a chance until I can verify everyone's safety. I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful though. It's like when they kill spoilers for Minecraft story mode. It's like when they kill off Captain Sparkles. There's no way you can avoid it. Look, she'll be fine. Jeez. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. No problem. I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness or this nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Valor. Thy name is education. I'm immediately going back. I want to explore. So yeah, this is definitely at least the same area, but you know, until we find out exactly how close spaces work, it's hard to say if we really are in, you know, the same area as Naomi and Seiko. This should be full of hair. Yeah. What was it empty in the other closed space? You might be just thinking of one of the other classrooms. This is the starting classroom. This is the one we found Seiko unconscious at the very beginning. Miss Yui, wonder if Satoshi and the others are safe. They are, I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's the same, because I remember seeing that, and I was like, wondering if it was important that the year was obscured. And I don't think I can go down. Oh, there was a note there. I remember that, but it's gone now. I'm pretty sure that bucket moved. So there are some of the things different. So maybe this is a different closed space. There's something here. Crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled amongst the debris on the ground. Yeah, I think we're in a different closed space. Power Stone? That might just be a gameplay thing. Miss Yui? I think that really was a scream we heard. Did you find something? Yeah, some kind of gemstone lying on the ground. I'm just thinking about the time. We don't really know how much time passed between Seiko and Naomi's argument and Naomi finding Seiko dead. Because Seiko went down the complete opposite direction from the bathroom and then was later found in the bathroom. Ghosts could have done some strange things. But it's likely that like a lot of time passed between that. But I'm certain that scream we heard was Naomi when she found Seiko. But that's probably just because the game wants us to think that. Doesn't necessarily mean it is. Yeah, there's a chance that like they found each other. These three found each other, and then when they found each other, I'm gonna assume Miss Yui was walking around, found these two, because it seems like Shinozaki just can't really do much. She's kind of stun locked right now. and then maybe they entered this closed space, the one with Seiko and Naomi. But since things had passed while Naomi was looking for Seiko, a lot of things have changed. But it's still the same closed space. But well, I'll just play and find out. Looks like a ruby, or no, probably an amethyst? Kishinuma, you can identify gemstones? No, not really. Shinazaki's the one to ask for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well, then maybe I should give it to her. I'm gonna give it to her. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel a little better. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have kept it then. Because it genuinely might be good for gameplay. Still can't do that. That's new. There's also something here. It's a key, isn't it? Label on the key reads 3A. Oh, was it 3A and not 2A? Was the room with that one cutscene where we got trapped? No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. Okay, no, 3A is above us. Turn home immediately. Those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. That reminds me, poor Monet's all alone. Must be one hungry kitty by now. So we can have okay, that's the same. Oh. Wait. Oh, I know. Maybe I didn't read that already. I heard something about this once before, but I never realized just how horrific an incident really was. Hold on. Numerous children gone missing when in town. Authorities quickly turned to kidnapping. As it is located where it's of children, and finds are far worse. Bodies of those on use were discovered within the elementary school building. Yeah, because it says 1973 there. But then the date was obscured on the chalkboard. I don't know if that's significant. But it was 1970 something, 1970X. Male instructor from the school was found with them alive but near catatonic, and he was holding them. Yeah. Appeared to have had its tongue. So, oh yeah, I remember this. That's the date. Oh, that happened. That's the number of bugs. Oh, can I see the bugs? Okay, well let's go through the door. We gotta save the gato, Seb. I guess that opened just as a shortcut and a little jump scare. That's a problem. Oh no, this is 3A. Oh wait, maybe it said past 3rd floor, not onto 3rd floor. Unless I'm misunderstanding how the Japanese classrooms are ordered. This should be the 3rd floor we're on right now. God, I hate this room. Yeah! Well, if it isn't a teacher, are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know I heard one of my students screaming, and I've set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, that won't be possible. School exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. Which means you two can never meet. When you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another. Or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely. as they do. Consider this fair warning, even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated. She herself may not be there, and if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently, children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They are fragmented. Say you heard a scream. A scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. May even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? Okay, so basically the timeline is all fucked up. With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two close spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Yeah, this is definitely different. This is the room that had the drawing on it. Right, I've cut him. The kitchen knife, surgical tools, chisels, etc. All usually sharp. So many metal tools in one place. The cabinet was exceptionally heavy. I would take one, Miss Yui. Like, that one doesn't have a year at all. It just says September 18th. Oh god. Step aside? Why don't you fuck off, you damned corporeal? An earthquake? Ah! Oh. In all the world, the most vile and trustworthy individuals of them all are you school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students, you're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. Just really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Taken in? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance, because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick at the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them, you're just raging at them. That's not... I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students. Not once. You're wrong. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these god-forsaken halls. They don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless deaths just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Any last words? Bitch. I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Spare... Come again? Spare my students. What was that? Please, I don't care what happens to me. Just please spare their lives. They're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know, when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment you were in debt for all eternity? And I'm gonna crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable. And you're gonna feel that pain every moment of every day forevermore. Ask me to spare you? Is that what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me and I'll consider sparing your life. Don't you harm her hair on their heads, you hear me? You're one stubborn little bitch. This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken.
何かが
Feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with some superhuman force.
意識が
I'm losing consciousness. Does it hurt? Oh, poor baby. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody, live.
大好き
I love you all. I think I messed up somewhere. Oh, another earthquake. I think it's over. But what's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We've got to go search for Miss Yui. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going! That earthquake... That might mean... that Miss Yui went to a different closed space. They might not ever find her. Alright already. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? How about we leave her a note? Shinozaki, do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I wasn't entirely sure. No paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. Miss Yui, we've got to find you. If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here. We'll be back. Well, they did hear Yuka's voice, but yeah, probably. Yuka was just in a different closed space, and who knows when her scream happened. Blunt and kind of sloppy. It's your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Okay, just don't cry. We'll find her. Shelves are filled, overflowing with long black ears. Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice all. Okay. But now we have the crystal, playing as these two. And this is two people, so honestly it might be better. Okay. That should not be there. And this layout is different. It might be, yeah, these two went to a different space. Okay, well, I'm gonna go up first. Oh, well look, I didn't even need a plank here this time. Oh no, the upstairs isn't blocked. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the normal path first, and then I'll go exploring. Don't do anything you regret. Think of your mother and your father. Remember their faces. You have only one life to live. Make it count. Do not waste the precious gift of existence. Why would they need a flyer for this? Yeah, seriously, who's gonna kill themselves in here? I'd rather find my way out. These might be a good indicator for if we ever enter, like, a space we've already been to, right? Buggies. Yeah, the kidnappings again. Page torn at this point. Door seems fixed to the wall. It's cold in here. Uh-oh. Not to mention dark and scary. Hey Shinozaki, do you have any more of those candles, like the one you lit during the ghost story? I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? Sure. This candle of mine really is kind of warm. Yeah, it is. Hey, save point. Alright. The door isn't even there. What the? Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during that last earthquake? Miss Yui, where are you? I'm really worried. There is a message in chapter 1 to say if there's dead ends to like look at, just like interact with walls and stuff. And it was around here, so, but I think I just have to head back. Well, let's go upstairs because this is new. Or maybe that's bad. Stack up here. If you require any name tags from the corpses in this school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. Jesus Christ. Well, what the? Ow. Okay, I guess I can't go in there. Crude picture, seemingly drawn by a child, adorns one of the shelves. 4 smiling children are surrounding an adult and merely stabbing him to death. I wonder if this is maybe the children who were kidnapped and murdered, and this is the teacher who was found alive, but like barely. Now, how unsettling. Those dead bugs are neatly arranged on the shelf. Well, some people gotta have hobbies. What did this say again? Oh yeah, the custodian. Maybe I come back up here if I get any name tags. Okay, well, let's head down. Wait, do they have to comment on the P bucket? No. Okay, well, actually, I just checked. I'm glad that actually didn't do any damage to either of the characters. What's up? I just had a brainstorm. Class rep Shinozaki's famous Scary Time candles. There's not a student in 2-9 who isn't intimately familiar with them, right? You kidding? There's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. So how about we light some candles like this all throughout the school building? They'll be like signal flares for Machida and the others. So that's why we saw candles in chapter 1. Let them know that you, me, and Miss Shishido are all here with them, safe and sound. Yeah, I guess. Oh, they did make a comment on that, I think. In chapter, I don't know, I could be wrong. It seems more like she's just trying to reassure herself that she's okay. But if it makes her feel better. Come on, let's go. Okay. Oh, the change of music. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. Oh yeah, this is the front entrance. It's open. Those are human bones. Oh god, no! Oh god, are you okay? Are you okay, Shinozaki? I'll be fine. I'm just hyperventilating a little. Come on, we have to find Masubi. Yeah. Where the hell is Satoshi? If he were here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer. What are you standing around for? Let's get out of here. Alright, already. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Kizami. Did you just hear? We have to get away from here. Okay. No, I want the name tags. Judging by size, this appear to be remains of junior tags. Boom! Easy 4 name tags. Look at that! We only need 2. Wait, hold on. I'm still missing 1 in chapter 1. That's unsettling. There are decaying skeletal remains here, but the size of a middle school student. They're in the process of slowly drying and whitening, creating an almost overpowering stench throughout the hallways. Any clothing that the deceased had been wearing is long gone, so there are no means of readily identifying gender on sight. In his memoirs, 1 out of 5. I ate my friend today. What's that? What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were, and there's no food here, so we decided together that one of us would try to live just a little bit longer. If I ever get home, I suppose I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. So it'll all up to a game of rock, paper, scissors. Paper, scissors, rock. What the hell? No, it's rock, paper, scissors. The loser eats the winner. I lost. I felt her blood going down my throat, quenching my thirst, and her meat was supple and satisfying. That blood and that meat was once my friend, up until just a few hours before I'd been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking, this food used to be a person. Before I tore it apart, it all worked together to sustain a life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying, and I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me even after she died, so I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. Oh my god, there's a lot of name tags. A lot of people have died here. I don't like this. What the hell kind of room is this? It's not like any classroom I've ever seen. Hey, Shinozaki? My head is... We shouldn't be here. Really shouldn't be here. It looks like there's something in here though, in the back. It's a ghost. Well, what the hell? Stay back! Don't scare me like that, jeez. You absolutely positively must not look into his eyes, okay? Rusted blood-soaked nail puller is sitting on top of the desk. Take it. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Okay. Oh, jeez. God. Some long strands of hair scattered all around. These are likely the remains of a female student. There's a hastily written note on the ground. Writer seemed to have struggled with it, as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read. Why, sister? It hurts. It hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No! No, no, no!
姉様
Sis, you lied to me.
私を
You're going to leave me behind, aren't you?
許さない
I will never forgive you.
憎
I hate you, sister. It hurts. Okay, they're just not gonna comment on that? So it seems like if a spirit is red or like orange, that means it's been angered or saddened. Because that one seemed more sad than angry.
どうしたんだよ
What is it? Shinozaki? Shinozaki?
篠崎どこ行
Where are you going?
どうしちまったんだよ
What the hell was that all about?
おい篠崎
Shinozaki, there you are. What are you doing?
誰もそんなこと言って
No one is saying that. Oh god, she's going insane. Today is my daughter's birthday. She's turning 7. We're going out together to celebrate. Okay, I don't think she's Shinozaki anymore.
お前の
What are you doing? That's disgusting. Ah.
どうして一緒に
Why are you both looking at me like that? Each time you turn around, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind your back still there? Shinozaki, hey.
あれ
Huh? Kishinuma?
どうしたの
What's wrong?
いや
You were saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Huh?
覚えてないのか
Was she not aware?
この状況での
Must be the pressure. Her nerves are probably shot all to hell by now.
いや
Never mind. Probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. Front entrance way might as well be planted on. Damn it. Oh god. It's that ghost from before. It left the classroom. And it was staring directly at us. Don't let it touch you. I was just sitting there and was like, hello, is this going to be a cutscene? And then he started going at me and I was like, oh god, get out of the way. It's gone. No, there's... Okay, run. When your friends are able to retain their sanity and reason, will be your final ray of hope. What can we use the nail chipper on? A nail remover, whatever it's called. Ooh, save. Okay, I'm gonna make a second save. Now that I found some name tags, I might be able to go into that room on the 3rd floor. Hello? Okay, no, he still doesn't want me. Hmm. In here? Well, might as well save. There's no door over here. I might have to go backtrack somewhere else. Hmm. Okay, well, let's try not to get hit by a ghost. Do I go into the basement? I kinda hope not. Oh god. Ugh. Hey, stupid ghost. Okay, don't want to go there just yet. Ghost just wants to talk? I don't think so. Maybe this? No. Says the door's locked this time. I didn't realize that. Where do I go? What the hell? Maybe I go back in here now that the ghost is gone. It'll be different. It's a weird long hallway. What is that, by the way? Seb, do you know where to go? I feel like I've searched everywhere. It's a plain rusted nail pillar made of iron. Okay, let's face him again. Oh god. Oh, I might need to get the plank. Or maybe not. It's like she hasn't come back yet. Can't believe she'll still be looking for students. Well, I'm stuck. Is there a board, another board anywhere? Maybe I'll go back into the entranceway. Yeah, because I can't pick this up. Let's go back to the entranceway. God, this ghost kid is annoying. I'm just glad it's not like a cycle-based thing. If it was a cycle-based thing, I'd be pissed. Although this one's annoying, because I feel like I can't really get past him whilst I could just do this. And now he's stuck, and I'm free. Is there anything here? Oh, there's a memoir. Held in the palm of my hand. A piece of a person's body. A piece of a person who was living and breathing only a short while ago. The body part was used to be attached to her head. And now I'm walking around the school with it. No idea eyeballs are so heavy. I just keep squishing it in the palm of my hand as if I'm testing its firmness. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Anything else in here? Sick beat, bro. There's nothing here. What am I missing? Ugh. Oh, stupid little ghost. There's nothing here. I'll just quickly enter this to reset the ghost boy. Or actually, I should check here. Is there a board I missed? No. I don't know. I might have to look up a guide because I'm stuck genuinely. Where's this little fucker? There you are. Get away from me. Okay, one more quick search at the on the other floor. I'll just one quick look. Nothing here, it seems. Nothing. Nothing. Is this it? No. Don't think that's it. Okay, well I found a spoiler-free games facts guide last time, so I'm just gonna have a look at that. Which is the one I was looking at? Oh, no, let me go into my history. Here we go. They uploaded all the way back in 20. Alright, well this one's for the PSP, but it's just the same game. It's fine. Chapter 2. Ah. The one door I forgot to double check. Well, let me bring up the chat again. Is it this room? It says go back to the starting room. I checked this door at the start, but I didn't realize that it said it was nailed shut. but I have the nail puller. I didn't take that info in, and it's kind of tucked away, so it's hard. I didn't really notice it. And on top of that, I was kind of tunnel visioned on getting specifically aboard. Damn, the nail puller broke. Well, let's head in. There's a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. You notice dark spots knotting the page and realize they're tear stains. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them, curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. And do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Good to know. Victim's memoirs, 3 out of 5. I've been searching every last corner of the school building, trying to find a way of escaping with her. But it's not happening. No matter how much we struggle, only further misery awaits us. I'm so unbearably thirsty, so hungry that it feels like my stomach is eating itself. And every moment it gets worse. It's like a big black mass in front of me that's slowly closing in. I can't keep ignoring it. I started talking to the eyeball in my hand to help stay focused and maintain my sanity. Stop looking at me like that. I swear I'll find us a way out of here. I have to make sure I tell your family what you did for me. So it seems like every chapter has a 5 out of 5 memoir bad end. And I'm wondering if like there's multiple ways to die. So in chapter 1 there's only one way to die, to the black ghost. The others were bad ends via choices you made. So in this chapter you could probably die to the boy ghost. There might be another way to die later on to an enemy, and I'm wondering if that is the case, will there be 2 endings, one for each enemy you die to? But anyway, there's at least one ending, bad end, if you die to an enemy. One bad end for all the memoirs, and the rest are just choices. There appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system, rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. There's a lever projecting out from one side. Pull it. It's probably connected to upstairs. Ah, if I pull that one, it might activate the other thing. Okay. Okay, now head all the way back. Quick save. Okay, now this annoying bit. Because I don't want to risk, like, trying to squeeze in there. I don't want to risk that. Oh, I'm gonna test something. Oh, you can't see him. Hold on. Okay, I thought this does pause the game then. That is good to know. Yeah. It's like an actual pause. Oh god. I almost biffed that. And now he's stuck. I do have to go up though first. But I might do the loop around to go back down there just so I can trap him again, so I can explore the right side easier. I'm having a worry. Pull the lever. Is that gonna open up the the east side? Yeah. Oh god. Oh! Oh, the jukes! Seb, did you see that? I'm so goated! Run, he might come through the door. He did, oh! Okay, should be fine for now. Even if he gets down there, he's going to get stuck on the wall. Now, the cursed writings left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. Prepare to skip the next will never happen. Yeah, I already know that. That's the memoirs. If you insist upon reading such dangerous words too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. Now we can go back upstairs. What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute? No, I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle. No objections, I assume? Go ahead. I'm gonna be mindful and use slot number 3 now. That's the okay. That's the infirmary. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go in. Each individual organ seemed to be bloodstained and swollen, so it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. That dialogue was a bit different. No mentioning of a lighter. How to remove a tongue? It can be a real challenge to keep straight. Just which warm severed tongue belongs to which patient. Such as highly important that the tongues be tagged or marked once detached. Owners will be in no state to identify them after all. It's work quickly too before things get ahead, like the patient's bare tongue stumps will suffer post-mortem partum swelling resulting in slow suffocation. Maybe we should put the patients down once the inevitable squirming begins. It's kinder that way. Or for you to tag your trophies in peace. Okay. Pair of scissors covered in blood, yeah. Oh, Ayumi, this is where this is where the lesbians were doing lesbian stuff. All right. Yeah, look. They're definitely right about the closed spaces being across space and time, because now this dead body isn't here, even though we heard Naomi scream earlier. Okay, we can't go into the science lab this chapter. Still can't get into that room. I mean, Yui's not going to be there anyway, but still a shame. In the bathroom. Let's hope somehow Naomi's here. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Wasn't expecting for the school ID name tag. He's Did you hear a voice just now? Yeah, I heard it. I wonder what happened to him. I get the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. Maybe it's not a good thing to get all the name tags. Okay, nothing about that. There's 4 out of 5. I'm writing these memoirs with sticky hands, It's not me that is sticky, but something else. I hope you're not mad about this. Maybe you'll think I'm horrible person if I got hungry again, really hungry, like I was about to die, so I did something I shouldn't have. Promised myself I'd stay sane, and promised myself I wouldn't do what I did. I am so sorry, really sorry. But she ate the eye. It's no excuse for what I did with my bloody hands. I took the thing that I've been squishing and I put it in my mouth and I swallowed it. I ate it. Okay, make sure not to read Memoir 5. What's this? Oh, Naomi.
なんだこれ
Huh? Seems stained, but with what?
人の
Almost looks like a person.
見え
No, if I read Memoir 5, I'm gonna get a bad
死
end.
んでる
Somebody died here. I can hear her voice. No, please, don't.
おいどうし
What's wrong? Whoa.
おい
Ayumi, please keep together. Ayumi!
篠崎なんなんだよ
I don't know. What the hell is going on around here? Is she okay?
大丈夫かよ篠崎
Are you alright, Shinzaki? Oh god, not again.
もっと連れてこい
Give me more. Do whatever I ask of you.
悪気がなくても
I don't care if you're innocent. You're listed as buried alive, aren't you?
私のものなんだから
They're mine. I'm sure as hell not sharing with the likes of you. Hey,
大変だ
Shinzaki?
しいと
I mean, but it's a real pain in the ass too, you know? Have some pity.
何
What's up? Does she not even remember hearing Seiko and Naomi? Oh my god! Shinzaki!
お前
The hell? That really hurt. I believed in you.
どうしてみんな
Why doesn't anybody listen to me?
なんだよ
What the hell are you talking about?
何言ってん
I
か
don't understand a single word you're saying. God damn it. Oh, I thought she was coming after me for a sec. Oh my god. She's just crazy. Hello? Poor girl. She's lost her mind and she'll never get it back. Possession is a frightful thing. To have your thoughts pushed deep down into the pit of your soul and someone else's take their place. As if staring at you. I'm not sure the white spot stretch across her face. I mean, I don't want to leave her here, but... Oh, what the hell? It's all pitch black inside. I'm not gonna check the others.
篠崎
Shinzaki.
おかしくなりそうだ
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
なんでこんなこ
Why
と
is this happening to us?
死ぬわやべ
Crap.
な
What's all this smoke I see? Get the hell out of that stall right this instant. Hitting the tobacco again, are we? Well, no, sir. Didn't I warn you what would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion, that's what. I'm sorry. A real problem, child, you know that? Why do you even come to school in the first place? Heh. It's owned by your parents, living on your own, got no friends, never go to class. It's because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and raise a ruckus all the time, mister. You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it. It's not like you're trying to get into college, with your home life as it is. The thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no-good kid like you in the family. They've never once shown their faces around here. Think he'd be smoking a vape? I don't know, maybe. Honestly, I actually don't really know what like the policy on vaping is in school. Not since the very first parent-teacher conferences we ever held. Wonder if they'd be embarrassed. What if instead of smoking and vaping, he's just playing Genshin? That's not what I mean. Thinking of the big picture here. You're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you'd better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is, people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they've become proper adults, they're popping out babies of their own. And bad parents raise bad kids. That's why there are so many brats like you in this world. He's right about one thing. There's no reason for me to stay in this school. It really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass and drop out. People think as long as I pay school taxes or tuition, they're good mommies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not! What's with that look? I've never hit a teacher before. Ah well, first time for everything, right? Mr. Subota? Huh? Well, if it isn't the class rep, what's up? The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed back at the staff room. Gotcha, thanks. Shinozaki, you've got great eyes, you know that? Always so clear and focused. We instructors like your kind best of all. Ever have a problem? Come talk to me about it, okay? You know what? He's probably a Kamoshida. That guy's the worst. How'd I get though? You're not really any better. Huh? You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school for a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. And you'd regret it later. You know you would. No matter how much of a pain in the ass it may be, no matter how you think it'll turn out in the end. Just stay in school, man. Bite your tongue and make it to graduation. Honestly, why are you crying? Sorry, whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I always find myself tearing up a little. You're Kishinuma from class 1-5, right? Excuse me. Yeah. I'm Shinozaki from class 1-3. Sorry to have butt in like that. Oh, don't worry about it. Later. Ciao. I like that. Ciao. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling... I was lying, of course. I actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself, as soon as I realized we were trapped in here, that I'd protect her, no matter what happens. This must be a test to see if I really meant... What? What was that noise? Yumi?
どうしてこんなことを
Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me! Oh god.
篠崎
Shinozaki. Please come back to me, Shinozaki.
篠崎クラスのやつら見つ
We're
けて
going to find all her classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay?
お前がそんなんじゃ
There's no reason for you to stay like this. So warm. Hishinuma? Where? What?
篠崎
Shinozaki! You're... Ah!
おっえいて
Ow! Is it you? Are you back? Huh? What do you... So what you're saying? Yeah, so far all the corpses we've found in here
みんな
have been people
知ら
we've
ない
never
人た
met
ちだった
before.
けどさっきの
But that stain was left behind by someone really close to us. Someone whose mind was completely filled with the pain and agony of
みたい
death.
な試練を浴びて気づいたら
And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms and you were squeezing the life out of me.
あんまり拒否
Can't she just say hugging?
身近な人
Someone close to us, huh? Really hope that just this once.
外れると
Your intuition is wrong.
苦しくて
But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot, felt like it was on fire.
失禁もしてて
Then I voided my bowels and everything went dark.
もがいても
No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and my legs just couldn't move.
助けてって
I wanted to yell, help me, but I had no voice.
分かったよ
I was scared and the pain was so excruciating.
痛かったよ
篠崎
Calm down, Shinozaki. That wasn't you. You're still alive. I know.
てか
Well, we've searched the whole building. She really is nowhere to be found. Maybe you should head back to the classroom?
そうするか
Yeah, that's probably the best.
サトシたちも
No Satoshi or the others though, either. What's she saying back here?
男の子の
Feels weird being in the boys' room. True, I guess. I wonder though if that was the Naomi. I wonder if that was the Naomi from the true end or the bad end, because it could really go either way. I know some of the language used there made me think it was the scene of her getting the scissors down her throat and cutting her tongue, but because you know Ayumi said, oh, I felt cold on the outside, which could be the ghosts surrounding her, and but my throat is warm, which could be all the blood rushing down. But it could just be her, you know, crying and stuff after learning about the death. Oh god. Let's not go into that room. Oh, that could be it. Maybe she was... It wasn't she was feeling Naomi, she was feeling Seiko and hearing Naomi. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going into that room. I'm avoiding that as long as my life depends on it. What, the little boy, he's still here. Let's just go back. Let's go back to the classroom. Let's chill. Seiko, that was, you know, that was a ghost pretending to be Seiko. That wasn't actually Seiko, you know? I'm gonna keep that other save because I do kind of want to go into that room if I decide to go for like the alternate endings. I really only went for alternate endings for chapter 1 because I had to, and there were so little of them. Like if I had gotten the good end, I would have just went straight onto, or if I gotten the true end, I would just went straight to chapter 2. Okay, I'm here now. Looks like she hasn't come back yet.
どこまで見に
Can't believe she'd still be out looking for Nakashima. Okay, I'm here now. This is what he wanted me to do. Maybe. So we all need to get into the close space with the good end. That's the final one. Yeah, let's not read that. Hello? Okay. Still don't want me to do anything. Since that memoir is right there, I'm going to use the 5th slot for this. So I can come back here and read that memoir. Okay, well, I guess I mean, nothing's really changed. So I guess we go to the infirmary, even though I don't want to. All right. Giddy conversation and laughter can be heard waiting from the infirmary. Really? Oh wait, that's Yuka! That's right. It's the same for me. I love my school. Tsurumoto, get away!
離れろ早く
You need to run quickly.
先生も大好きだし
My home teacher's the best. But I guess you feel the same way about yours too, huh? I don't really remember the scene. I honestly don't remember much outside of chapter 1. I feel like I haven't remembered anything from this chapter. Although some stuff like when like that disturbing CG art of her smiling. I like when I saw that I get like the vague familiarity in the back of my mind. The only thing I really remember is like something I think in the cafeteria with the little sister and the other guy. And I vaguely remember the scene where you actually like see that like splattered body that was thrown across the room, like that where that happens.
おいしっかりしろ
Suzumoto, hey, snap out of it.
鈴本さん
Tsurumoto, it's us, okay?
篠崎さん
Shinozaki Kishinuma. Can you stand? Come on, we're right here.
大丈夫だよ
No, I'm okay.
本当は
Believe it or not, these really aren't bad
悪く
kids.
ないよ
Huh?
かわいそうな子た
They've
ち
just been through some horrible experiences here.
だって
Read this and you'll see what I mean. Heavenly Post, 4 children abducted. Follow-up report. The brutal, shocking deaths of the recent kidnapped grade schoolers have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. The scissors he held are confirmed to have been used to cut the victims' tongues, ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. This cranial mass is found on the floor next to her body. The Heavenly Host elementary students pictured here are the 4 who were found in that basement room. All these children, one was when investigators arrived at the scene of the crime. She has blood. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. These ghosts have the same faces and uniforms as the children in those photographs.
さっき階段を追いか
The
けて
ghost
きた
that
男
was
の子
chasing us on the first floor earlier is one of them too.
この子たちは
I can't just ignore these poor souls.
私
I'm going to stay with
こ
them.
こにいる
ダメだ
I don't think that's a good idea, Suzumoto. You really need to get out of this room.
鈴本さんダメ
Suzumoto, you have to stop this. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Uh-oh. No, stop.
おいおい
Hey, hey, what's going
どう
on?
な
Uh-oh.
篠崎
Shinozaki! Damn, what the hell did they do?
何しやがった
Urgh. Oh, that's the kid who had their head chopped off. Ah. Come and play. No, I need to get to Mayu. Mayu's floating there, staring down at the floor with blank eyes. God damn it. Oh god, I'm worried. I'm so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. I'm just saying I don't like the location we're in right now. Seeing as what's nearby in another close space.
触ることができる
Can't even touch her, much less get her down. So what the hell do we do? I don't know. What? Don't tell me that. Jeez, and you're so blunt about it too.
なんだよ
Would you prefer I didn't say anything or just let it drip?
こんにちは
Hello. She's got eyes like a dead fish.
あなた方は
You've only just arrived at the school, have you not?
のですね
そうだけど
That's right, but you brought here against your will too? Can't say I recognize your uniform. Actually, I did here quite a while ago.
大事な人を探
I
し
came in
に
search of someone very important to me, you see.
あなたは
Your name wouldn't happen to be Naho, would it? It is.
誰だ一体
Who's that?
女子高生連合
High school paranormalist Naho Sayanoki.
あれ
I think she was on TV receiving some kind of award last year. She's an author, right? Yeah.
霊能相談や
She's also pretty well known for communing with spirits and has a popular homepage with lots of information on paranormal studies and occultism. I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Sayanoki. I'm on your website all the time.
ありがとう
That's very flattering, though I'm afraid you won't be seeing any more updates from me.
幸せの幸子さんのお間違
Your
いが
last posting was about the Sachiko Ever After charm.
更新が止まっていた
I've been wondering what happened to you since then.
こんなことに
I never imagined it was anything like this, though. Hey, sorry to interrupt,
さっき人を探
but
し
did
に
you
こ
say
こ
you
へ来た
came here in search of someone?
はい
Yes.
自分から来たのか
So you came here of your own
来
volition,
る
on
方法がある
purpose.
のか
There's a way to do that?
それは
That's not something I can talk about. I'm sorry.
え
What?
それより
The greater concern right now is your friend. That's right. Do you have any idea what we can do to save her?
私はここで死ぬ
Before I
前に
died here,
脱出を試み
I
て
searched high and low for
こ
any
の
means
学校
of
を必死に
escape.
調べどうやらこの
In the
一
process,
空間
I learned that these closed spaces were given a form of Heavenly Host Elementary School through the sorrow and agony of its
私
victims.
たちの時代から
Victims of an incident that occurred 30 years before our time.
児童4名
4 children kidnapped with broken bodies later found in this very building. Those children are the ones giving shape to this nexus.
さっきの新聞
The 4
記
kids
事の
pictured in that
真実
newspaper article. It sure seems like it.
私は途中力尽き
Unfortunately, this place took its toll on me, and I died before I was able to make my escape.
あの子たちの霊を
The key seems to lie with those children. If they can be put to rest, there might just be a way out of here.
十次元の
Without all that sorrow and agony to sustain them, these closed spaces would start to break down. All this pointless suffering would come to an end, and we'd be released from the cell.
そう思うのです
That's my theory anyway.
安息に弔うって
Yeah, but put them to rest? How the hell do we do that?
欠かせないのはも
Give
ちろ
them
ん
closure, of course. What they lack is any remorse or regret from the one who killed them.
殺害犯
The one who killed them? You saying
この校舎に
the murderer is here in the school? Yes. Seriously? Are we supposed to get someone like that to express remorse?
俺らに何ができんだよ
Where would we even begin? What was that noise? There was also earlier there was a noise and it wasn't like mentioned at all.
急いで保健室
You
の
need to do
霊
whatever you
界で
can
何と
and
か
do it
しない
quickly.
と
If you won't, those spirits are going to hurt your friend. We will. We'll think of something. I guess first order of business
殺を
is
探
actually
してみま
finding
す
the killer. Yeah, the dial tone.
えおい
Hey, Shinzaki, hold up! I don't know much about you as an author or a paranormal researcher, but I'm going to take you on your word anyway.
今何度も
Right
言
now,
うたい
I'm just grateful for any lead at all, so thanks. Shinzaki? Oh no.
おい
Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Thought I was going to throw up, but I didn't. I was worried she'd gone crazy again. Oh,
平気に振る舞って
she's acting normally, but I don't
プ
know.
レッシャーで
I think she's starting to snap under the pressure.
早く
Shinzaki.
出してやらねえと
She needs to get out of school. She could be in real trouble. Damn it! Why is there no exit? Get wrecked, stupid idiot. Okay, I saved in slot 4 just in case going into the infirmary was an optional thing. It seemed like it was, so I'm gonna use that save again. My job is to find a murderer. I wouldn't want to find a crazed murderer who killed 4 elementary school children in unspeakably gruesome ways. Let me try this room. Oh wait, is that something? Severed head of an old-fashioned festival doll in Grand Hair. What the? I hear a voice.
体を
Return my body. That was definitely not there before. I would have noticed that. Jesus, man. Okay. Let's go check somewhere else then. Unless it appears now that I've gotten ahead, I'll quickly recheck these rooms. I haven't rechecked this room since I opened it, so I don't know. Oh yeah, it's nothing new. What if it's in the piss bucket? Oh, hell yeah. No. If I had to guess, it's probably in the bathroom. Which is kind of annoying. You know, I've always been a big piss bucket fan, you know? Okay, I'll do another save. Hey, hold on. I don't need the. I can't. Fuck this. I can't remember what like this save was for. Wait, did this? Why I switched from that one? I'll do, cause I want to keep this save before I get the doll. I'll do this one. Okay, little boy. Where? Does he like spawn in, or is he just gonna be here? I wonder. Well, he's not here. Oh no, there he is. Okay, he's just like there all the time. Okay, I think it would be better to search up first. Just kidding. Well, he's a ghost kid, so I don't know if I'd be able to kick him like that. You know? Suppose Ghost versus Clear Corpse Party? Yeah, probably. As long as they got their back, or Luigi as well would. He would clear as long as he's got the poltergust, you know? You know, that would be a banger twist. Who beats Corpse Party? I'd probably be like a Yumi and crack under the pressure and just go psycho. I'd be the Irish psycho. No, I just realized. Oh, I know how. Just in case I'm wrong, I should still check the bathroom. Okay, not in here. I don't want to check the stalls. I got scared last time. I want to check this one. That was the one that I got shedded at. Anyway, I just realized this is a doll with only a head, and one of the kids has only a body. Like, it's perfect. Don't like how creaky that staircase is. Only is in the bathroom, but maybe Mayu hasn't died on the wall. Yeah, even though the guts is in their space. Alright. No, he would love a tiny little head. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Please, please don't let me be stuck again. Okay, well, I still haven't checked that one like weird room we originally found the ghost kid, and the entranceway. I'm gonna go back to the entranceway. Would it be more insulting if we like fixed the doll and then gave it to the headless kid? Be like, ha! This guy got a head, and you didn't. Alright, bucko. Oh my god. Okay, that's bad. That does make me think I'm in the right place though. What was that? What was that? Front entranceway, might as well. Damn it, I knew it wouldn't be this easy. Don't you open? I decided to run this piece of. God, you're just annoying. Just shut up. Even if it did open, I'd be staying right where I am. You think I'm just gonna abandon you and all our friends and run away? What's your problem? I never said that. Was coward delinquent? How about you shut the hell up? God. This isn't good. Last time there was a big fight. It's not familiar to me at all. I don't have great memory, especially for something I watched 10 years ago. Should I were with Cheetah instead of you? There's a lot of shoes and stuff. I'm trying to see if any of them are the doll's body. Okay. I have a good short-term memory. Oh god! That could have been bad. If I did a memory game, I think I could get like 12. I don't know if 12 is good or not. Brain Age? I've played a bit of Brain Age. Or Big Brain Academy. There's those two. I also play Big Brain Academy. I like the one on DS. Going back to the bathroom. Have you ever seen the Brain Age task they did at GDQ once? Hello? Is there a body of a doll taking a massive shit? Almost feels like there's someone here. It's really giving me the creeps. I accidentally skipped a bit of that. Oh, wait, hold on. I remember there's backlog. Okay, it was just describing it. Or slightly vibrating against the back wall, each cell moving to make shattering as it does so. Sure, it has an interesting smell. Nah, this is honestly, I don't know what it's like in America, but this is the average. This is the average boys' bathroom in an Irish school. Like that, if this was an Irish school, that would be exactly the same as it would be if, even if this weren't like ghost hell. On, I can quickly go back up. Yeah. No, this is an average Japanese school, Seb. Maybe let's go back into the infirmary now that we've had the fight. Okay. Oh God!
なんだなんか今唯一守ってくれたのか
Get me out of here! Did I just die?
なんだ
What's going on? It's pitch black. Shinozaki, Missouri, Satoshi, is anyone there?
だよ
Okay, well, I think I have to. I was going to reset, but I was like stuck in a corner and I couldn't get out. The hell, where am I? Am I dreaming or something? I can't move. Feels like walls all around me. Am I in a hole or something? What the? Who's? Oh, am I being buried alive? So stop! Dirty revel from above. Stop. What the hell? I'm alive down here. Trying to suffocate me?
口の中に
Maybe I'm just getting totally filled up. Or there. Shit, stop. Stop it. Alright, I can't breathe. Am I gonna die like this? Why? Who would? This can't be happening. I remember. I vaguely remember. This is the thing again where it's like I don't. It's not something I remember before it happens, but now that it's happening, I have that like vague familiarity come back to me. This isn't funny. Stop it. My eyes are really hurting. Okay. I think that was a bad end. Yep. Okay, you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go read that 5th memoir. But what the? The power stone in Yoshiki's pocket suddenly and spontaneously shattered. I think I just heard Miss Yui's voice. Don't read it, she said, but it couldn't be, could it? If you're reading this, allow me to forewarn you. There is no hope of rescue. There is nothing to be gained. Endless wandering and endless torture is the nature of this place. I succumbed to my hunger and thirst. Began nibbling on that corpse again. There was no flavor, no sensation. Just meat and fluid to sate my empty belly. I promised I would not desecrate your body anymore, but I broke that promise. Please, forgive me. Shinozaki! What? No. Huh. What did... What the hell was in my mouth? Tastes like blood, but... Ah! Oh god. Since I had to reset anyway, I decided to read the 5th memoir in this chapter, and it's essentially either reenacting what happens in the notes, or it's kind of like what happens in the notes happened for real in an alternate timeline with these two. No, it can't be. Shinozaki! Shinozaki! This is definitely her, but why? Who the hell did this to you? Who was it? I'll make them pay. Shinozaki's testament. It's a yellowed school flyer, presumably taken off the wall somewhere along the way. A short message has been hastily scribbled in pen on the reverse side. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm going to be killed. I'm going to be eaten. He's chasing me and I can't keep running. If anyone should find this paper, I urge you, bring him to justice. The one who killed me for sustenance. My classmate. Kishinuma.
岸沼です。
Oh, he's continuing? Oh man. Okay, I am gonna look at the guide again. I could probably keep going, keep searching, but I am actually getting kind of tired, so I wanna end the stream, but I don't wanna like do it when I'm in the middle of the chapter, you know. Okay, hold on.
箱舟に汚れた瓶を投げて美しい嘘で溺れていたい会いたくて会えなくて
Okay, so I might have just missed it because they said to go north at the fork and then east. So that would be under the red door. No, the one that with the static on the other side. It would be around there. So either I missed it or it appeared after that cutscene at the entranceway. Okay, let's not get caught by the goddamn ghost this time. Yeah, I'm locked in, unloaded. Oh, unless it's this. Oh, it was that. I thought that was something else. Oh, you know, yeah, because I knew there was something there. But it was because last time we were here, it was when we like first encountered the ghost, the flame. But they burnt the paper, and I just said like, oh yeah, there was something there before, but it was the paper that was there. But now it's the doll. What the? I hear a voice. Give me back my head. As the head and body of the antique dollar joined, it begins speaking more clearly and directly. A high-pitched voice like that of a child slowly repeats several phrases in a cold, methodical, almost robotic monotone. I assume it's intentional. To have killed children so brutally. I was not in my right mind. I did not want them to die. I was scared too. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So very sorry. I am actually a good person. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So very sorry. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Doesn't it kind of piss you off? It's just playing around and saying what you want to hear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So very sorry.
こんな人形
We don't need this thing.
待てよ
Wait, don't you think it might count as repentance from the murderer?
許せない
I'll never forgive him, no matter what he says. Yeah, I wouldn't either, but we've got to try our best. Is the ghost boy still gonna be trapped? Oh, there he is. Next scene, I don't think it will. Yeah, I know what's up next. This is one of the few scenes I remember. Well, final save. Suzumoto! Open your eyes, please. Haven't you ghosts done enough already? I don't know about everything that happened to you. And yeah, I get that was really horrible. But you're cursing and killing innocent people who had nothing to do with any of it. What the hell is that supposed to accomplish, huh? Stop! If you make them mad, they'll shut us out. Come on, you two. I have something you need to hear, okay? Just listen. Ayumi held up the antique doll and let the children listen to the penitent spirit sealed within. You can rest peacefully now, okay? You don't have to keep suffering. The horrible things that happened to you are all in the past. Your loved ones. Your parents are waiting for you. Go to them now. Please, I know you can do it. Let go of that girl. Let go of Suzumoto. What's going on? No, stop! Suzumoto! Oh god. Yumi threw the antique doll to the ground in a bit of panic and frustration. I won't lie, I remembered, I thought it was the... I thought it was Kishinuma who died here, but I guess I was mistaken. This couldn't be Susu. Oh no. Shirazaki, don't look. Come on, let's get away from here. I can't take this anymore. Yeah, I think it's that type of thing where, like, you know, it's so much is happening here, but then when they eventually get out, they're just back in the classroom as if nothing happened, but with like everyone who died now missing. I'm really starting to lose it. Don't let Yumi go to the bathroom. It's not a good place. Not a good place. That's the scene from the opening. That was the one that YouTube really liked as a thumbnail. It sounded like metal, so I think he's just knocked out. But that's the murderer right there. The second Naomi saw this, but then she saw taken the bathroom before Maya died. Yeah, time is just all sorts of fucked up. Where's Yui? Shelf feels like it's gotten lighter. Ow. Ah. I knew she survived. I remembered her surviving. But I wasn't sure if I like did something wrong when I gave the gem. So you're really truly concerned about the safety of your students, are you? Of course I am. Well, I get the feeling like barely any time has passed since we last played as Yui. You're just their instructor, no? You have no familial bond with any of them. You're not their mother. But they're my children. I think I speak for every single one of us at Kizaragi Academy when I say that we love our children. We care about them just as their parents do. Never underestimate a teacher. Not that gym teacher. Yeah, true. Now, answer me this. Your little rant earlier suggests that more of my students are here than the two I came with and the one I heard. Is it true? Where are the others? What are others brought here as well? It is numerous corporeal entities joined us in these close spaces all at the same time. Counting you, I sense the arrival of 9 people. My right arm is definitely broken. And all this blood. All those cutting implements on the shelf must have done a number on my back. I wonder how long I was out for. Shinozaki and Kishinuma must be worried. I need to get back to the classroom. The spirit was trapped here just like us, succumbing to unbearable feelings of anger and hatred, one victim drawn to harm another. It's not just people trapped in this space, but there's sadness and torment as well. It's got nowhere to go, so it just hangs in these walls. We shouldn't be here. I have to get them all back home. Please, everybody, stay safe. Continued in chapter 3. Yes, I got an actual ending. That chapter I feel like probably has multiple endings, like multiple actual endings. But we'll see. 4 in the stream. I'm gonna have a look. Oh, there's only 5 endings. I'm missing 2. Wrong end 4. So, okay, there's only 1 ending for chapter 2 then. Alright. The other 2 are wrong ends. And I'm not really sure what wrong ends I could have gotten. Actually, there could be the first time you encounter the little boy, the little ghost boy, and you look at him, because I didn't look at his eyes, but if you look at him in the eyes, then maybe that counts as a separate wrong end? I'm not sure. But maybe it is just alternate endings and those are wrong ends. I'm not sure. Yeah, Miss Yui, absolute goat of a teacher. Sad to see that girl. Sad to see Mayu die, cause you don't get to see anything of Mayu. I hope we like one of these chapters goes back in is like before she dies, and we get to see her wandering around and stuff. Well, I don't know. not as good of a death as Seiko, but it is a lot more gruesome, and it teaches you a lot about how this place works. And yeah, the flashbacks. Oh no, does Mayu have a brother? You might be thinking of Yuka. Yuka's the little sister. Mayu is one of the people who goes to Kisaragi High School. But Mayu does look... she looks young. I think Yuka is the little sister. And she's the little sister to Satoshi, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, is there a list of characters? What is that of us? No. I don't think there is. Well, it seems... Okay, well... What happened was Naomi and Seiko were in one closed space. And then when they met each other, they got caught and they got teleported to a different closed space, which is why the layout changed. And then in chapter 2, there's the three of them were in the same closed space, but then when Miss Yui left, the other two got transported to a different closed space. But you can explore the infirmary before that whole thing happened. So Mayu was supposedly in a different closed space before being teleported to one of those two. So I imagine there's a limited number of closed spaces, but I'm not sure how many just yet. If I had to take a guess, I would say 4 or 5 closed spaces, one for each ghost child. And the 5th one would be if the murderer teacher is counted. But I mean, we saw him there at the end of chapter 2, and he wasn't a ghost. He was like the other girl, the spirit hunter. But yeah, I do hope we get to see more of Mayu. I'm not sure if we do. I don't really remember much because we know so little about her. But then if she's already dead. But then even then her death has already happened, so it's not gonna hit with Seiko. But yeah, I do remember there's the quiet guy of the group with Yuka, the little sister. I'm fairly certain about that. That might be next chapter. But I have nothing else to say. Yeah, we did get a bit there with Shinzaki and the guy. Oh god, I'm terrible with names. And we might see more of that at the start of chapter 3, like how we saw some more of Seiko and Naomi at the start of this chapter 2. Or like what you said, we could get some Mayu backstory in chapter 3. Even if we don't get to see her exploring the elementary school, we might still get a flashback. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. I will play chapter 3 next time. Probably won't go for all endings, because I don't really care too much to get these wrong ends. Maybe in my own time when I'm done. But yeah, moving straight on to chapter 3 next time. So see you all next time.